Hey crafty family, it's me. Did you miss me? I've been gone quite a while. I've been through hell and back, but I'm back. And the reason I decided to do a video today was that so far today I haven't had any nausea or anything, so I've been pretty good. I have good days and bad days. More bad than good, but at least I'm having some good days, which is excellent. Also, the reason why I did this video, am doing this video, is because I haven't looked at anything in 4 months. I didn't look at my comments. I didn't look at any YouTube videos. I mean, not anybody's, because I was so depressed as I got sick that it was more depressing to watch crafty videos that I couldn't then get inspired and say, ooh, I'm gonna go in there and do this. So it was better for me to just not watch anything, not read comments, not do anything like that. And besides that, I was so sick that I couldn't even hold my phone up because I was bedridden. I couldn't even hold my phone up long enough to watch a video. Like, I just had no interest. I really didn't do anything but lay. And I went through a lot of hell. It was just bad. My Crohn's got really bad, and I got really, really sick, and I was in and out of the ER. They wanted to admit me on several different occasions, but I didn't want to be admitted unless I was life and death, which I wasn't life and death exactly. I was just really, really sick. It could have gotten to life or death if, you know, certain things would have gone worse, but they wanted to admit me just to, you know, run tests and this and that, and just to pump me full of things that they could have given me at home. And at the time, it was so much more comfortable for me to be at home on my couch, curled up, laying down, than in a hospital bed where I wouldn't get any sleep because they come in and out, and just so that they can administer drugs that they could give me at home. And I just didn't feel that that was going to be the best thing for me, and I just felt like I needed to be home, and it was better for me to be home because I had everything I needed. And at the time, and I still have it, but I have open fistulas on my derriere and they are very, very painful, and it's just more comfortable. You know, it's more comfortable in your own house. That's just hands down. You can always be more comfortable at home. And I just wanted to be comfortable. And plus, I was so exhausted and weak that I just didn't want to deal with a hospital and people coming in and out and all that stuff. I just didn't want to deal with it. I just felt it was unnecessary. So anyway, for those who don't know what happened, or have any who aren't on my Facebook and don't know, you know, I have Crohn's disease, and it flared up. And I mean, I think the last couple of videos I made, I started indicating that I wasn't feeling that well. Well, it hit hard, and I got sick fast. And it just came to a point where I couldn't, my iron dropped so low that they had to do iron infusions every like week or two. And it was very hard for me to even go to a doctor, because just to get in a car and travel was extremely painful. I would cry the entire time there. I had to get a wheelchair. I couldn't walk. I still can't walk very far. I can't go, like, I can't go in a store and do grocery shopping and walk. I have to get one of those carts, the motorized little cars, you know. And I'm going to be drinking a lot of my juice and my soda while I'm sitting here, because I haven't talked very much either, so my throat is going to get really dry because I haven't done anything really. But I got so many messages because I finally, alright, so this is like, I don't even know where to start. I don't know where to start. So my computer died while I went from being bedridden where I just couldn't even sit up. And then finally I was sitting up, and I was like, that was so much better when I was able to finally sit up, because then I could look on my phone and at least look on Facebook and talk to somebody, which I really didn't talk to anybody. So if you're one of the people that are on my Facebook that, you know, noticed I didn't really answer anybody, it's because I was just so miserable that I didn't even have the strength to type. And then my phone, I couldn't get to my Facebook messages and my phone was all screwed up. And then one day when I started on my first, excuse me, I'm burping. On my first round of antibiotics that they gave me, I started to feel better. So I came in my craft room. I have to sit on pillows, and at the time I was super inflamed and I had to sit on pillows, so I couldn't even sit for long unless it was on the couch because I had a certain cushion and it was just easier. So my chair in here, it was hard for me to sit for more than like 2 minutes. So I came in here to turn on my computer and look at my Facebook messages because my messenger on my phone decided that it wasn't going to work. Maybe 1 out of 10 times I would use it, it would work, and it was just a pain in the ass. So I came in here to look on my computer to look at messages, and my computer wouldn't work. The screen wouldn't show any graphics. Like, it was just like I heard the computer going, but it wasn't, nothing was coming on the screen. So, and there was nothing I could do about it at the time because I was still miserably sick. So I just kind of left it alone. And then I was telling Secret about it, and her husband has like older computers sitting around, just like, you know, just basic desktop computers, you know. And so she sent me one of those, and I got that a few weeks ago. And when I finally felt a little bit better after that first round of antibiotics, I started getting in here a little bit, not much. I couldn't really hang out in here. I would come in here, do like 2 minutes, 5 minutes worth of something, because it was a mess in here because I had thrown all kinds of crap in here. Everything got dumped in here. I had left, not this mess, but a different mess was all over the place because I got sick and I never came back in here again. And things just piled up and got dusty, and it was just gross. So I started kind of slowly doing things. Then those antibiotics ran out, and they found out that I needed surgery, and they had to do a colonoscopy, and then I got sick again. Like, I was still sick, but I got like back to being a little bit worse. So then finally it took forever, and they gave me more antibiotics a few weeks ago. So I've been taking those, and now I'm starting to feel better. So the antibiotics aren't really doing that much to help the overall situation, but they're kind of helping me get in the right direction, and I need a new medication. It's a long story, and I feel like I'm trying to be fast with it, but it's almost impossible to sum up 4 months and 2 years of Crohn's disease and 4 months of being sick into one video. So I'm just trying to make you understand that it was a bitch. I mean, literally, the past 4 months have been a bitch in so many ways, not just my health, in just so many ways that I just can't even. So finally, I got Secret's computer. It took me probably a month after I got it to finally hook it up. I hooked it up, like a week ago? And I finally was able to sit on my computer chair and this chair only like a week ago. And I got back in here and I started slowly cleaning things up. I'm building up my stamina. Like, now I can, if I need to go to the store, I can go like to Dollar General, you know, like a little store. I can run in, I can get milk or soda. I can drive my car. I finally got my car back from the shop. It was in there all this time since I got sick. Literally 2 or 3 days before I started getting really sick, my car had to go in the shop. It took 4 months for them to fix it. It was paid for, but it took them 4 months because they had to rip out the whole engine and clean it all out. It was a mess. So everything has been an absolute disaster for 4 months. I lost my job. Nightmare. It's been a nightmare. So anyway, I'm jumping again. Computer. It's up and working. My old computer, I want to get it fixed because I still have stuff on that computer, and it's a much more powerful computer than this computer. Although this computer is awesome, thank you Secret, because otherwise I wouldn't even be making this video if it wasn't for the fact that I have a computer to edit and upload the video on. So I'm so appreciative for her sending me that computer. That was wonderful. So yeah, computer is up and running. It's fine. yeah, so now that I'm starting to feel a little bit more normal, I still get exhausted. I still have bad days more than good days. Like, I feel nauseous pretty much 18 hours a day. I'm nauseous. I take anti-nausea pills like they're M&Ms. I still have issues with my derriere. I still have issues pretty much everywhere, but they're better. You know, they're not normal by a long shot, but they're better enough so now at least I can get in here at least once, maybe twice a week. So that's good. So if any of you saw on Facebook, if you're on my Facebook and saw the tag that I made, this is the first thing that I made, was this tag. I sat down and literally, no, this isn't the first thing I made. Actually, I'm lying. I don't know where the first thing oh, here it is. The first thing I created since being sick was this. One night I took a piece of deli paper, I took a stencil, I put gold paint on it, and then I took Daddy Vans and I made it. This is a Patty Tolly Parrish stencil, and that's her. I don't know if it's her technique or she learned it from somebody, where you take the Daddy Vans on it and it makes it more translucent. I did that. It took me literally less than 10 minutes. I did that and then I had to go to bed because I was exhausted. And then the next thing I created, I don't know, a day or two later, was this tag. So I'm slowly getting in the groove, and I had no intentions of making a video yet because I'm still very sick. But I was actually feeling decent today. Like, I'll have those days where it's like for 4 or 5, 8 hours, I'll feel actually really pretty good. Still have no stamina. Still can't walk more than, 200 feet without wanting to pass out. But I have, like, I could sit and do things. You know what I mean? Like, I can function for 5 minutes at a time. And so today's one of those days. And then I still didn't have any intentions of making a video, but it wasn't until I was reading some comments. I was reading comments and I got so many great comments and people saying, "Where are you? I know you're probably sick and having issues. I wish you were here." So, like, I'm talking hundreds and probably 1,000 or more. I'm not going to say thousands, but probably a good 1,000 messages on my YouTube, because I haven't checked anything. So YouTube, there was comments on videos I went back and looked at. There was messages on YouTube, like private messages. I just couldn't believe how many messages there were. I couldn't even read all of them. It was crazy. Time for a sippy sippy. And I'm also vaping my vape thing. Because that's been a very helpful thing for me when I can't do anything else, was to vape on my little vapey thing. Okay, so yeah, the messages, I finally said, you know what, screw it. I'm going to get up and come over here and sit, put my camera up. I almost forgot how to use my camera, and I'm just going to start talking and see how far I get. If I have to stop, I'll stop, because I have to use the bathroom a lot. Like every 20-30 minutes I have to go in the bathroom, do a lot of cleaning and disinfecting and all that stuff. And then, so I figured I'll come and sit down, see how far I can get, and just kind of talk. And I was actually yesterday and today making Christmas cards. I know it's a little late, and I'm not really making them to give them away. I was just making them because I had gotten some of these blank cards in a Happy Mail a while ago, and I finally got through Happy Mail. That was another thing. I had like 4 things of Happy Mail that were piled up. I mean, 4 doesn't sound like a lot, but it's a lot when one of them was a huge box. Thank you, Denise. And I never got to go through the whole thing because I was so sick that I couldn't even sit up long enough to look through the box, let alone dig it all out. So she had given me, Denise I think it was, a bunch of blank, generic Christmas cards that you would get in like a box at, Walmart or something. And I was trying to dress them up. I came up with an idea, and that's what I was going to kind of fidget with today with you if I had time. I came up with an idea to take like, an old plain Christmas card that would be like, plain, and dress it up and put like stickles and sparkle strips and that snow tex stuff that you can get for $2 or $3, and put that where the white snow was in the picture. And then I like, sparkled it and then I opened it and I screwed up that snowflake stamp that I had. It was brand new, and it left lines, which pissed me off. So I went in and I kind of cut it down until it stopped leaving lines. Now it works better, but I already screwed that up, but that's okay. Put a piece of lace in there just to make it a fancy Christmas card. And if it's a used Christmas card, something you got in the mail, and it has writing in it, you could take a piece of red paper and put it in, or another, whatever, cover it up, you know, and reuse it. So anyway, that's what I was doing. I did this one too, but the glitter glue is still wet. That's the little window. I glittered it, and then the tree I glittered, and I put a piece of washi tape. I might do something else in here, but I'm letting that dry first. So that's kind of what I did last night. I did this one. Today I did this one. So those are the little things I'm doing. So I had no, you know, intentions of making a video because I still like felt like, you know, let me like get my groove back a little bit. Let me craft for a week or two and then see how I feel. But you know what? I just figured even if I just make this one video and not make one for another week or two, you know, I just wanted to say thank you for all the nice messages that you guys left me. Because, I mean, you guys were so sweet that, you know, you really cared that I wasn't around, which was, you know, I'm not going to say I was surprised, like, oh, I had no idea. I knew some people would be concerned, but I just didn't expect the amount of people to leave messages and everything. I just was shocked at how many messages I got. So just, you know, so you know that that's what's been going on. I've just been really sick. I mean, I don't know. And unfortunately, I need to have surgery at the beginning of the year. And I need to do a lot of things because I'm really close, even closer than I was before, to losing my rectum. In fact, I had a doctor that suggested that, you know, I might, you know, it might be an idea to think about just doing it and having my rectum taken out and getting a, you know, an ostomy bag because it's really bad. So, yeah, so it's a lot of pressure on me, a lot to think about. And, you know, on top of it, it doesn't help that I live with somebody who is verbally and mentally abusive every single day. And it's gotten much worse. And, you know, I don't understand anybody that could be around somebody who is as sick as I am and be that much of a jackass every day. It's been miserable. So on top of my car not being here, you know, losing my job, having no money, no escape because I couldn't even drive, you know, especially up until recently, I couldn't even drive if I wanted to, if I had a car because I was so sick. So I had to depend on him to take me to a doctor. And, you know, it was just it's just been miserable. You know, it's hard to be sick when you live with somebody who's just miserable to you all the time and doesn't care, never says, how are you doing, how are you feeling, ever, just ignores you 24/7 or screams and yells through the house, which he does every day. And it's just been hell. And unfortunately, you know, he's too self-centered to even care about anybody else. So whatever, I don't care anymore. Luckily I can come sit in here and I don't have to deal with it. And now when he yells and screams, it's actually kind of funny. I laugh because I think to myself, how immature does somebody have to be to just randomly walk around all day screaming and yelling at nothing? Because he's just a jackass. So whatever. I can't, you know, I can't be bothered anymore. It doesn't even faze me because it's like, whatever. I mean, I think he's doing it on purpose just to be an asshole. But what he doesn't realize is I find it kind of funny, and I find it just ridiculous that anybody would go through that amount of trouble for just to be an asshole. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You catch my drift? So I don't let it faze me anymore because nothing fazes me anymore at this point. I've had to go through so much in the last 4 months, and it does amaze me that he thinks that his life is so hard. He has no health problems. He has a good job. He goes out on the weekends, every weekend with his friends, and he thinks his life is hard. That's what amazes me. He walks around saying, nobody does anything for me, blah, blah. And I'm just like, really? That's your attitude? That's the way you feel? I hope, I don't want to say I wish him to ever get sick, but I know eventually everybody kind of gets sick of some sort, even if it's in your old age. And I can't wait until he eventually does get sick and realizes what a shitty life really is. Because he has no idea. He walks around like a spoiled brat. I mean, he's not grateful to have anything. He thinks he deserves more in life, but yet he doesn't do anything to deserve more. That's the amazing thing. That's what boggles my mind. So, you know, I know I'm a bigger person, so that's all that matters to me. Because, you know what? To me, struggles are more than, you know, somebody who wants to have a Mercedes and live the high life. To me, I would just rather be healthy. And to me, somebody who has their health and is able to go out and have fun on the weekends and whatever, you know, that's somebody who's lucky in my eyes. But he doesn't see it that way. In his eyes, you know, oh, I'm so depressed and I've got so many issues, and it's just pathetic. You know what I mean? So anyway, enough of that. Of course, I've got a hair on my desk. Get over here. So anyway, come on, it's gonna bother me. So anyway, how you guys been doing? What's going on? Have you found any new YouTube people to replace me while I was gone? I'm not gonna be mad about it, but let me know if there's anybody out there that you've been watching lately that's new on the scene, or, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't even know what to do anymore. I forget how to make a video. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. Oh, another thing, I do have something to say now. I know I got a lot of comments, and I cannot possibly overwhelm myself by going back and answering all these comments. I actually answered a couple of them because they were questions about something that was easy for me to answer. So if you left me a comment in the past 4 months or 5 months or whatever, and it didn't get answered, or you didn't get a acknowledgement with a like or anything, because I used to respond to every comment, and then it got overwhelming and I was only reading every comment and maybe liking them, and then when I got sick, I wasn't doing nothing. So I am not going to go back and respond to every comment, but I am going to read them all. So just know that they are going to be acknowledged, because I will be reading them. I may not comment or anything, but I will be reading them. So, but from now on, from this video forward, I'm going to try and comment on every comment I get. Oh, also, the giveaway. I did not forget about the giveaway. That giveaway has been eating me up inside because I got sick before I could ever finish pulling in names for the giveaway. So I still didn't do that. The giveaway is closed, and we've got a list compiled of all the people that entered. Thanks to Secret, she helped me with that because I was sick, and I asked her, I was talking to her on the phone, and or maybe it was a message, I don't remember, and I asked her if she would go in and take everybody that entered their name and send it to me in an email. Well, that's all good and great, but my email isn't set up on the computer yet. I haven't had a second to do that, because every second I've had that I felt decent, I have to do something because my house is disgusting. Because of course I live with a perfectly able-bodied person who does nothing. Oh, he'll like wash a few dishes here and there, or put them in the dishwasher. Who's kidding? He ain't gotta wash anything. But as far as like sweeping the floors, dusting, I have literally like that much dust on everything. And I'm a neat freak. I can't stand that. So every time I feel okay, I try to do something to clean my disgusting, nasty house. So I'm just overwhelmed to the point of no return. I had zero help doing anything in the house. So the house is disgusting. He wouldn't even clean his own room. It's just disgusting. It's disgusting. And he doesn't care. So, and I do care. And of course you would think, well, you know, she's sick, let me help her out a little bit more in her part of the house, because I live upstairs, he lives in the basement. Nope. Nope. He comes up and uses the bathroom, uses the kitchen, doesn't offer anything, doesn't offer to help with anything. If I ask him to do something, it won't get done. Generally, it'll take, if it's the dishes, he might do them, but it might take 3 or 4 days. By then, they're piled up in the sink. Crazy. Insane. Insane. I really need a cleaning person, but of course I can't afford it. It's pathetic that I would need a cleaning person when I live with somebody who's perfectly capable of doing some things around here, but he doesn't care about helping me. He doesn't care about nothing. So anyway, what was I getting at? I don't even remember. Oh yeah, email. I got to get my email set up so I can get the email from Secret and go through and pick winners. Because of course I'm picking 6 winners from the giveaway. And then I have to figure out how I'm going to send everything, because I don't have the money to send it now because I don't have a job. But I'm going to get it figured out. So don't worry. I promise this, it was not on purpose. I didn't just do the giveaway and then just went, oh, screw you. I have everything. Everything is packed up. Everything is ready to go. I mean, they're in packages. I just need to obviously pick winners, get their address, and put it on the packages. So it's happening. I apologize that it has taken this long. I am sorry that you've had to wait and you didn't know what was going on. Especially for people that are new to my channel and thought, what the hell? This giveaway was a bunch of BS. It's not. I was sick. There was nothing I could do about it. Nobody else could help me because I didn't have anybody to help me. I was here by myself pretty much. It was pretty much being by myself when I live with somebody who doesn't do anything. So I didn't have any help. And so it just had to wait. It just sat there. Literally on my living room floor, the boxes sat there. And I watched them every day. And I would go, that fucking giveaway. Excuse the French. So, yeah. It's been not fun. But I'm here. And I'm in my craft room, which is exciting. Because that's the best part, is that I'm here. I'm sitting at my desk. This was a long time coming. Believe me, I didn't just say, oh, I don't want to do crafts anymore. Screw YouTube. Not interested. Nope. See ya. No. If I'm ever gone, there's a reason. Okay? There's a reason. I'm never just going to go, I don't feel like doing this anymore. Not going to happen. So, just know that. Because I know a couple people commented and they're like, you know, and I know they're new to my channel and they were like, oh, I just started watching your videos, but I see you don't post any videos anymore. Oh, that's too bad. You're not on YouTube anymore. You not post videos. And then other people obviously said, oh, you must be sick. Your illness must have come back because there's no way you would be away from YouTube for this long. So I know my people that regularly watch my channel definitely know that I knew that I was sick or something was going on. So, yeah. So I think I'm going to leave this video at that and say make sure you do what you love and love what you do and be nice to people. And I will be back soon with another video because my voice is getting sore. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. And if I don't talk to you guys, have a happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Merry Kwanzaa, whatever. And I will see you soon. I love you guys. Do what you love what you do. Be nice to people. Bye.